Order filled. Order filled.
Alright, I want to see now if this, we're going to see if it stops correctly now. Alright, so say I short it here.
Order filled.
And then it goes down fast. This one should go to a 0. Once it goes to 2. Maybe. Okay, it's not actually getting hit, it seems.
Order filled.
Let's see what happens if I remove this strategy, if it like just shows all those trades. 6762. So that actually went through. No way it made that much money. That's way too much money. Alright, I'm going to actually have to just retry that with this P&L up top visible, because I want to see if it actually is adjusting it, because I need to know, because that number didn't change. So if that number, which indicates how many contracts we're managing on the account, doesn't change, I'll have to like manually update that, since the strategy is not actually like linked to it somehow. So we'll have to see. Okay, I'm gonna again, let's say we
Order
sell.
filled.
Price goes down hard. Price goes back up. Why can I not move this? So at 225 we should exit. Unrealized P&L is not going like we thought it would. So how?
Order filled.
Pull up ChatGPT real quick, just ask it a couple questions. I feel like maybe this will help. It usually has some pretty decent insight as to why certain things do or don't work. So let's see what they say. Okay. You get that? Ah, classic. Yeah. Alright, I mean, this doesn't look bad. Uh, There's one. There's the other. What's different between these? Buy to cover and sell basically is the only thing. I think the other things, okay. 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 Don't know if we need this yet. So this will be what's buying and selling, basically, or vice versa, whatever. If we were longing, it would be buying and selling. Just for a little, we want to hit that later. Just to make sure that we're like detecting when this order we're about to submit gets hit. So this is different between the two. The target price. And then the names. Okay, so Right, so it's either going to be sell or buy to cover, is what ChatGPT was saying. Sell, buy to cover. And then target price, boom. And then quantity would be, what the heck, I had this. I just deleted the line, didn't I? Alright, so now that looks pretty solid. So what's going to happen is, yo, Mr. Burp, it's going. Detecting. So the issue that I just had, I'm trying to fix now, is it detects the trades, and it was like, I was trying to submit the stop order, but it wasn't doing it right, because the strategy was trying to do it as like a strategy managed order, but the strategy itself doesn't have the order, because the order is held by the account in a separate manner. So what happens is we lose the context there. So I've been trying to, I've been trying to get it so that that trade is actually tracked. And okay, so what we're going to do here, what we're trying to do ideally is we're going to submit a trade. We should be able to go either direction, and then once it's positive 1.25, it will start trailing, and then once it goes the opposite direction, we should see an order get hit. So I'm going to hit sell.
Order filled.
And then I'm going to make it go down, and we're going to watch what happens over on this side. Alright, so disabling. This is still moving.
Order filled.
So I think what happened is can't be called on managed strategies. Yeah, okay, there was an error. I'm going to copy that error and give it to ChatGPT. I'm pretty sure I just need to set one parameter. But yeah, so I tried to set an order and then crashed. Is unmanaged. Oh my god. I had to explicitly set to false, dude. Alright, we want to see this. Alright, so what we're doing here now is we're going to watch the unrealized profit, and we want to see that that actually moves and then stops moving once the trade we expect to be executed executes, right? So we're going to see, I'm going to hit sell.
Order filled.
And then when we see it increase past 1.25, we'll see this keep going up. And then when I flip it the other direction, as soon as it goes back one tick, it should close.
Orders. 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 Order filled.
And then they got hit. Yo, it worked. Okay, so I can't tell if we like made any money there.
Order filled.
Okay, yeah, this is so what happened there now.
Order filled.
Multiple things happened. It tried to submit a bunch of orders that it said couldn't get executed. What happened also was we were just continually setting this instead of checking to see if it exists and has changed and then making a new one. So it started making a bunch. So that was one issue. The other issue that it said we had was we were placing orders we weren't allowed to place. So what happened was, even after it closed out of the position, it didn't recognize that, right? So it tried to continually place more orders. So we need to only update the order if things have changed. When order is updated, we need to update the variables that track the amounts and such. Okay, so that was the other issue, was the orders were being placed. Maybe they did get hit, but then when they got hit, it didn't stop trying to send more orders and stuff like that.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try one more time, see what happens. Gonna watch the log this time. So my P&L, so it shows 25, 37, 50. Oh my god, unable to submit order. close.
Order filled.
Boom. I think this is the real issue. Or it's this. Change order. Change order. I wonder if order ID is the OCO. There. That's definitely the OCO. And if it's not, Ninja Trader needs to fix their stuff, dude. Alright, so here we're going to see what the actual OCO is of our manual trade. We may have to capture that and use that as the key that is updating the order. So I'm really quickly just going to have that printed out real quick. That's literally just a refresh of the strategy. And then
Order filled.
This. OCO is blank, bro.
Order filled.
Yeah. All right. Oh man. Stop giving me fake stuff, ChatGPT. It's taking so long. ChatGPT, you're supposed to answer instantly, dude. Sorry, I just dropped some stuff on my keyboard. Alright. Let's see if this works. So we'll clean that up if it works. I want to be able to see the position at the same time I see. We'll have to try this on multiple instruments, but
Order filled.
Position short. We need it to go down. Okay.
Order filled.
There we go. That is good. That is right. Okay, so what I think's happening here is I'm not using the change order. What I'm gonna do is only set it once for now. Instead of doing the scaling, what's gonna happen here, and again, we still have to try this on a different so we have both of these. Hopefully we see no more error. I'm going to start it first on this one, on the ES, which we've been testing on.
Order filled.
It should just submit it once now, since it won't be null after that point. And it still failed. Just throwing this in here. So this will print out a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, however many times this tries to execute, so we can see if this is going more than it should be, because it should only be going once. I assumed that this could be reused, but maybe NinjaTrader has some orders like open or something. I have no idea why. It's like that right now, but
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay.
Order filled.
Going to re-enable.
Order filled.
Try to get that error again so I can send it to ChatGPT.
Order filled.
What's going on? Why is this not? Message limit reached? Oh my god, ChatGPT. Wait one sec, sorry. Wait, what? There we go. Alrighty. Which explains why it worked in the beginning. Like, right away, early on, we saw the line get drawn. Which also is promising, meaning we probably don't have to draw another line. Alright, we're trying on MNQ now. Just because I pulled that one up.
Order filled. Order submitted.
There's our cell stop. Alright, so now say it goes down. Alright, so now say it goes down. That took so long. So at 1. Why is this so slow?
Order
it'll
filled.
get hit. And then, boom. And what is our... Look at that. Look at that. Okay. That's cool. Unrealized profit is 0. So now I'm gonna hit close. Doesn't do anything. We don't have a position open right now. Gonna retry. So I'm gonna hit sell
Order
here
filled.
and watch the unrealized P&L. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe I did that. Okay.
Order
I'll
filled.
show you in 1 sec. Let me just set the trend. Typed in a string there instead of using the variable. Noob.
Order filled. Order submitted.
So that stops there. Oh shoot, I want to see this. Why is my unrealized P&L only $4? 2 points? $2 per point, I think. Alright, let's go back up. Which is unrealized as 6. 5. Once that gets hit, we should see this like go over there. 350, 3, 250,
Order filled.
2. So we got $2 there. Okay. OCO is good. And that actually, the unmanaged trade just applies it directly to the account position, which is what we want. Oh no. Which is what ChatGPT said it would do, but you know. Okay, now this is working. All right. So we have the order getting made. Now I want to do the trailing mechanics. Once we do that, so target price will be what changed. quantity, limit, stop. Boom. And then boom. Okay, so that, what's wrong here, boss? Alright, this is not right yet. Not right yet, but we're getting there. So this, what the heck? This should adjust the order now as it goes. Just one direction, you know, like just the stop.
Order filled.
Let's see it go up. So we should see the stop move as the price goes up. It should trail. Once it hits 1.25, it should set it at 1. Once it hits 1.5, it should go to 1.25, and we should see it like
order submitted.
Upwards. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, the next step here. So it definitely moved up. But now it's moving it down too.
Order filled.
So that part we don't want. So So here, what I was going to do is just try to figure out if the current stop order's target price is different. But I'd have to check two things here. So, I mean, I'm just going to do it. This is not the cleanest. We're going to go through and clean all of this up. But we're just making it work right now. So, if... Alright, so if either of those are true, so the way it happens is if it's a short, then if the target price is less than the stop price, we'll keep moving it. Otherwise, if it's a long, then if the target price is greater than the stop price, we'll keep moving it. Otherwise, it shouldn't do anything. There should be no changes that happen. Let's do it. Go, 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 go. Bye.
Order filled.
Climb. Alright, so now we actually should see the stop go up, and then we shouldn't see it go down.
Order submitted.
Alright, and it's making them way less frequently. That's very promising. Look at that, that just follows, dude. So if the bar was updating faster, it would...
Order filled.
That worked. That all worked. So if we look at the log, what happened was points were going up, detects the points, and so we have it prints out the points if they're different from last and the current close. And then if the points are greater than the threshold, prints out the current limit. So even though it's printing that out, it doesn't always set that. And it prints out the current account position, right? Every time. Then, so like for here, this whole chunk, nothing changed. And then it finally went up. Changed a little bit, nothing changed, went up, changed once, and then it stayed the same, you know, like, so these printing out are all when it stays the same. Where otherwise, every time this was printing out, it was trying to create orders. But we successfully submitted an order, watched the points go up, and it trailed, and then closed out once the limit was hit. So the stop side is good. Stop side. The trailing limit or whatever. So yeah, so that idea now is we have our chart. We enter. No orders exist. Actually, we will have orders exist. That's the next part we're going to do. The next part will be creating the re-entry and adjustment of current position. So when we do that, that's when we're really going to have to deal with the tracking. So we're going to have to track. We're also going to have to deal with, sorry, I know I was saying something, but I was saying that and then I just remember, like, through saying that out loud, it prompted me to think of something else. So we're going to have to track these quantities and prices and stuff so that we're putting our stops at the proper places after it gets adjusted. But the other thing we're going to have to do at some point then is start dealing with this threshold, because the more we adjust our open position, the smaller the threshold will become, so that it's easier to exit the position, because the longer we're in there and more adjustments, the riskier it is and the sooner we want to get out. So that is something to remember. Okay. through all this trash. It's gonna look so clean when we're done. It's gonna be something people would pay money for. Okay, so yeah, that, I mean, it looks sloppy right now. But I want to build out the other order adjusting pieces and see if there's any similarities between this and that, and then I can kind of like abstract out the code and have pieces that are more generalized, and we can use that for both, and it'll clean it up quite a bit if we can do that. Okay, so wait a sec, I gotta check the log again actually. What the heck? I want to see what the name is. Again, Mr. Burp, apologies for this, like, not being so exciting. I know I keep promising, like, oh, I really need to learn it. It's hard to, like, really prove that quickly. Just keep with us, and we're getting there, I promise. I feel like the progress is, you know, like, observable, you know? Started with nothing, now we are tracking trades and actually seeing, okay, cool. Yeah, we're actually seeing, like, the manual trades, and this is something that I think people aren't doing in NinjaTrader, so it's like uncharted territory, kind of. So this might be something of value to people at some point.
Order filled.
Return to level, so like
Order submitted.
like break even type thing, or
Order filled.
test execution. Ah, right. I should have known that. That's very clearly documented. And that's not sarcasm there. Like, I literally am putting the name of the trade in right here. In an uptrend, a new higher high is set. We wait for price to come down and set a low swing. I get what you're saying, yeah. Some sort of swing detection. Trying to predict the swing and, yeah, grab it. That makes sense now, what you're saying, return to level. Like, you know, like, return to level. So, like, if it's swinging, get it halfway because it's going to return to level. And that's when you're going to be, like, trying to take advantage of it. Yeah. I see. Yep. No, I got you. That makes sense. Alright. This alternative order hit should now get printed out. I should have just disabled that breakpoint, but whatever. So now if I go in here, add this, apply that, hit sell,
Order filled.
send it down. We should see in here soon alternative order hit, and that means that chunk of code's actually
submitted.
hit. And from there, in there, we can go
Order filled.
alternative order hit. Woo! We can go and fix our stuff. So this, I wonder if sender is the account. I don't know. execution dot account dot positions. Wait, where did I get that position earlier? I think this is what we can do. Dot average price, dot quantity, dot market position, dot or dot or no. I'm gonna set this to null maybe for now. Never mind. Order action. What the heck, dude? I'm gonna just leave that. I have no idea right now at this current point. So, okay, what we do, account gets the order executed. We then update our stuff. And then we print that out. So for this now, the order stuff should be resetting.
Order filled.
So I think maybe if it gets hit, I could then hit another button and it should re-enter. The only thing is the stop orders are now not being reset.
Order submitted.
So we would have to deal with that.
Order filled.
Okay, so
Order filled.
I should maybe get an error trying to work with a trade that is no?
Order
No, I assumed I would
filled.
get an error there if it was trying to work on the same trade that had already been closed. All right, now it really should do repeating orders. It should repeat the orders now. I'm going to change it a little bit real quick just so that it's printing out only when the values change. Don't need that anymore, really. Sure, we're gonna leave that. That should reduce plenty. Alrighty.
Order submitted.
I'm going to screen cap this so I get the error, and I'll just paste it into chat over here. Oh, what? ChatGPT, dude. Okay. Gosh, dude. I have other ones that are paid, but fine. ChatGPT, see ya. Closed out of that. We're gonna get Cursor up. Cursor, you can choose to use Claude through, actually. Pretty cool. Let me see where this is. Okay, so here's the error. What the heck is going on here? Sorry, it's on my other screen right now. I'm trying to do that. I don't even know. Oh my gosh. Here, I'll bring it over. But basically, Cursor is an IDE that allows you to, you know, chat with AI, and also it will like update your code. How? Normally there's a chat window that's just open, and for some reason I totally... Okay, here we go. New chat. See this? I can just give it, like I type @ and it has all these files just in memory. Can like put those in as reference, and it will know to like look at that file. I attached an image. Here, auto is on, but if I change that, you can pick. Oh, it looks like Claude 4. I can add models. If I had access to any of the newer ones, I can add them in there. I leave it on auto, because what happens is I'll be like using one and really like it, and then it hits the limit, and then that one stops working. So I just kind of use auto to get a more general approach, and then that way it doesn't vary as much from day to day. But this again is something I would only advise people using on small code bases, things that they have maybe a copy of. Alright, Cursor. Was it because we tried long versus short? No, that was a short. Oh, 0 plus 0.25. Current stop limit is 0. What the heck? How is that getting to 0? Did I remove something that was calculating stuff? Oh my god. Current price. I'm looking at this over here, by the way. What the heck? I'm gonna rerun that to see if we can get that again.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Okay, where is this threshold getting set to 0, dude? Or... open position current points, dude? Okay, I definitely messed up the point stuff. Where am I printing that out? Right here. Oh my god. This is why I... Okay, I wasn't, shouldn't have commented that. I should have just commented this out. Did NinjaTrader compile this? Hopefully.
Order filled.
Stupid little spelling errors and many, like, mistakes like that. Classic. Alright, so...
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Alright. This needs to be updated in here. And then so it did hit that and then it closed. So now what we're trying to accomplish here is it repeatedly allowing us to make orders.
Order filled.
So we want to see it go down a little bit. Then I'm going to send it back up, hit the order, and then see if we can also then re-enter, and if it, you know, resets our stuff right.
Order submitted.
Alright.
Order submitted.
Why did it say new buy? Oh. Okay, so that...
Order filled.
Oh my god. Okay.
Order filled.
It entered the position again by itself. So when it was null, it did this again and submitted a second order. Let's look at what happened. It goes up, goes up, goes up. It hits the order. Alternative order hit. Okay. Updates positions, alternative trade detected. That is that. It does get detected. and then it returns. And then, so, yeah, with C, that current stop order is then null at that point, and this prints out 1, which is the second time, because the first time it prints out 0, then it prints out 1. When the account's flat. So here, I mean, obviously we can't just be checking for the current stop order. That was just for our own whatever. So now I just added this quick little check with the account position is equal to null. So it's only going to try placing it. Actually, if our account position is not equal to null, right? Because if it's null, it means it's flat. It means the user has not put a trade in. So if it's not flat, it means we put a trade in. Get back to the chart, get back to the... Gosh, what am I doing, dude? I'm like looking on one screen and it's like literally up on my other screen. Alrighty.
Order filled.
There's no way it's gonna keep going up. Look at how fast that rose. Short it.
Order submitted.
Alright, there's the one. Adjusting with the price action. Goes back up.
Order
gets
filled.
hit. We're in a good spot. We hit sell.
Order filled.
Ooh, we hit an error. Close.
Order
Okay.
filled.
Something was not set. What I want to do here, we're going to wrap the whole thing. It's the easiest way to do this. I'm going to try catch. And then we do nothing equals E, because it allows us to put a breakpoint there. Yo, nice. I mean, yeah, that's a big win for sure. 30 contracts. That's usually when I'm like losing my accounts. So, congrats, Mr. Burp. Post that. I'm sure people will like to see that. That'll be really, real big. Ah. I see. Full send Fridays. Full port Fridays. Yeah, it sounds promising. Definitely want to see that as it progresses. That's yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's the same idea with mine, where it's like the wins are great, but if I lose one, the account's gone. So Yeah. That makes sense. That's what the testing shows, you know? Alright, we are tracking it. Hit
Order
sell.
failed.
It's going down. So the goal here is to catch what that error is when we try to place the second order. Dude, 500 in the red with stop loss being that far away, yeah, that's like, if the stop loss even gets hit, then your account still only has like a couple $100 of wiggle room.
Order
It can
submitted.
get very tough, very quick. Should hit it.
Order
Second,
failed.
boom, yes. There. Oh my gosh, I didn't need to stop debugging. I don't know why it keeps adding all of those breakpoints in there. That's pretty wild. Sell.
Order failed.
Go down. Go down. $5,000 stop loss. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Order
like,
submitted.
That's pretty wild.
Order failed.
Oh my god, I only did it in one spot. What the heck? Who the heck does that? See that though, not the stop loss, the try catch? It didn't actually crash. It catches the error here and then throws it, or like doesn't throw it. It doesn't throw it, you know, so it actually just keeps going. So you catch it and it can keep running. Pretty nice. Very helpful for debugging things.
Order failed. Order submitted. Order failed.
Alright, we hit it again, and it's okay now. Now, let's see. Short.
Order failed.
It detected it. Let's see if it makes another stop once it gets plus 1.25.
Order submitted.
Alright, Mr. Burp, I think we're making some serious progress here.
Order
Okay,
failed.
did it again. Hit sell
Order
again.
failed.
And if it goes down again, just gonna try it one more time, just to make sure it wasn't like a fluke the second time.
Order submitted. Order failed.
Hey, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll update you real quick, Mr. Rip. So what was happening was, let me stop this strategy so I don't have all that stuff printing out. Basically, we would enter, and once the target was hit, you know, we wanted to trail. So it was trailing, and then when it would actually get hit, we were having an issue with resetting everything. Previously it was giving us errors, like it would get hit and then we would go to try to place another order and there was just stuff that was being reset wrong. So now we can literally hit sell or buy. If the points go up past a certain amount, it just starts trailing and then it will close, and then I can hit buy or sell again and it will restart that. So like, I mean, it's super basic right now, but I could use this just trading if I was like, oh, I think this is going to go down. And hit
Order
that.
filled.
Like, it'll go down, it'll catch it. I mean, if the market, you know, goes. We still need to do the other way, so if it doesn't go. Yeah, so I have this running as a strategy.
Order submitted.
Managing manual orders. I'm like tracking their IDs
Order
now.
filled.
So there was one that just got hit, right? So we could see actually if we go down here, that one got hit, alternative order hit. It actually tracked that it got hit. It reset the stuff. And now if I, you know, hit sell
Order
again,
filled.
it's going to place another order. And then it should close it. And then we'll do the same thing again and again and again. So I could just go and sit and use this right now and just have it be, I could set my target points gain
Order submitted.
and just have it keep doing that.
Order filled.
Dude, I already am. Like, coding
Order
when
filled.
it starts to click is so rewarding. And then when it's something like this where it's like you can see in real time like your code working on a screen on some drawing, it's just like dopamine overload there, dude. Like, so yeah.
Order submitted.
Yeah, just like running it against the data and be like, oh wow, look at these, all greens. So this should hit.
Order filled.
That hit. What is that? Is that my strategy? Do you see that? That little green line? I wonder if that's a strategy. I want to see. I'm gonna hit buy here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna start sending it up. Also, I might change the graph to like 5
Order
seconds
submitted.
or something, so the bars are more distinct because I want to see. But yeah, it's
Order
trailing.
filled.
Yeah. Is that actually? I feel like that's.
Order filled.
So it should be right here. The blue thing should be here now, because this is where we just bought.
Order submitted.
So
Order
blue
filled.
should be. Oh yeah. Wow.
Order filled.
So I just, blue should be here again. This is the candle we just bought on. Not that this little green line matters too much, I just hadn't seen that before. I'm just kind of curious. Alright, now we're going to go down. Now we're going to go down. Send it.
Order submitted.
Okay, but this is where the stop was made, right? So this is where we entered. This is where the stop was made. So let's see if we can...
Order filled.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's like where the original stop is made. These blue and pink and green lines here, like, that stuff's just indicating stuff. So, like, the math's still right over here. Seemingly. Alright. Let's move on. We're in a pretty good spot. So we have the profit side. Now we got to do the adjustment side. This is where we're at now. Just threw that comment in there because if I'm scrolling through, the red stuff will be just want to make sure I don't have any messages. The red stuff will be more visible to me. Okay, now this is going to detect when we buy more. So we'll have to deal with that. All right. Yeah, I feel like I could use that on my real account now. Where it's like the trades where I feel like it's really gonna be, I mean, some of the math still needs to be done better. Like this account execution, we need to track the prices better, because if we decide to hit like buy or sell multiple times, enter with multiple contracts, we'll need to adjust that. But maybe this does that. Actually, let's try that real quick. But why was I saying that? Sorry. Because I was thinking about this. I was thinking about that submitting orders, and if those orders get hit, how it would affect the rest of this. So what I'm going to do real quick, just to test, is get our strategy going, open up the output, and now I'm going to hit sell.
Order filled.
And then I'm going to hit sell.
Order filled.
Then I'm going to hit sell.
Order filled.
I'm going to hit sell.
Order filled.
So we have 4 there, right? So it should be going down. It detected 4 of the cells. But now we need to see if it knows the correct entry point.
Order submitted.
It looks like it might. Send that back up.
Order submitted.
Why is that stop moving? Oh my gosh.
Order submitted.
Okay.
Order filled.
So I don't know if you guys see what's happening here, but
Order filled.
it didn't work. So that was adding a bunch, and then what happens is this maybe is updating that properly, but then let's look at the log actually. Okay, so Okay, so what happened there is for the orders, it makes one right away with that first initial quantity. But if we re-enter manually, it isn't adjusting the quantity there immediately. It is trying to do other checks. But the issue is when we update our position, we should definitely be updating the current stop order to also match. We want to have like all of our contracts go at the same time. We don't want to like stagger them out. In this case, yeah. Right now, I think we're okay with how it works, because I really only plan on entering, because of the way the math is going to work, like entering multiple times and then having it try to scale that. The contracts starting at a higher value than 1 will change the way it scales, and it'll probably make it scale way too hard. So the idea, I think, is I only enter with 1. If it wins, we make a couple bucks. If it loses, we double down, and then when that wins, we make a couple more bucks. Or if that is losing, we double down again, and then we make a couple more bucks. So the way our trading strategy should work, it's kind of counterintuitive, where we make more money on losing trades, if that makes sense. Losing trades. So basically we're like, hey, can I have a couple dollars? And the market's like, yeah, sure, here. We're like, okay, cool, thanks. Otherwise, we're like, hey, can I have a couple dollars? And the market's like, not right now. Then we're like, hey, no, wait, really? Can we have a couple dollars? But like a couple more because you made us wait? Market says, yeah, sure. And then we get them. So normally people are trying to find a trade that's like, if this wins, we're going to make big. But ours should be unaware of those directions it's going and just try to adjust in real time based off the price action and cutting in front of other people. Really only effective if you're automating it, which is why we have to do this. So I think I'll have to make like a summary video of what we've done the past few days and get that up on the channel for people in case they were out mowing the yard or something. Alright, so I do kind of want to put that off for now. Huh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pull ChatGPT up real quick because I feel like Cursor's just not gonna help me right now. Actually, maybe cursor will help. New chat. Okay, so wait, whoa. Better not make any changes. All right. Boom. 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 Alright, so that's gonna do way too much right now if we run that. Yeah. Alright, guys, I actually might call this stream here. Trying to start thinking about getting into the adding to the contracts, and that feels like a little different ballpark. I want to spend some time just thinking about it. Maybe like it wouldn't take long, like half an hour, 45 minutes or whatever. But I don't want you guys to just have to sit here and watch me think. Because this also is just not up to par yet. Like obviously this is where we're heading, but this is going to be making orders that we're not currently managing, so we're going to have to fully implement the order management before we start dispatching orders, I think, and that's going to take thought. So sweet. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Mr. Burp. I hope that your full port Friday keeps on churning out. I'm going to just make a quick picture. I feel like I want to grab oh man, it would be cool to grab like a little video to post. What's wrong here? Oh. I'm just going to try to cap my screen real quick with this running. Alright, I'm gonna cap this real quick. Let's see. Start. Let's add this strategy and enable it. Apply. Okay.
Order filled.
Oh my gosh.
Order submitted.
Takes so long.
Order filled. Order filled.
Just feel like this is cool, so I want to post this like
Order
I don't
submitted.
know, the trailing part is cool.
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Alrighty, boom. It's a minute 45. But I don't know where this gets like saved or anything. Save. Save. I actually don't know how the videos work here. I think we might need to what the heck? Well, that's not right. All right. I'll tell you what, that video will have to be on my like summary. I'm gonna take like see if I can cut this. Maybe from 20 to 50. Yeah. Export. What? What the heck? Okay, why can the screen capping thing do 30 seconds, but this can only do 15? What is this? It's trash, dude. Okay, we're gonna do from 6 seconds to 20 seconds. Oh wait, 6 seconds. So we see this trailing. Wait, actually, I wonder. Can I do this? Is there like a playback speed? I like 4x it, right? Ah. Yes. Alright, here's the whole thing. "15 seconds, let's see. Yeah. Sick. What the hell, dude? Okay, it saved it. Alright. Boom. Alrighty. Boom. I want to make sure that works in the post, so I'm going to click on that post. I'm going to check out Mr. Burp's post real quick. What the hell? Is that really how small that is? Why is it so small? Oh my god. Why is it so small, dude? What? Aspect ratio? Alright, I'm gonna save it as a video. And then, use something else. That, edits that, I guess? Easy GIF. They want people to use Clipchamp, but it sucks, dude. Like, why? There we go. Alright, now let's see if I go to edit this. Reattach. Boom. Save. So Clipchamp screwed that up, really is what that was. Oh my god, it still loads so slow. We're gonna have this fixed soon. This is still whatever, I don't know. Still small. Alrighty guys. Post made. I will catch you all later. I'm gonna make some good progress next time. We're getting there. We got so much good stuff going on. Alright, see you.